Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Akar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, salutations to the elect, pushing his truth four corners, throughout all four corners with sincerity. Precept of the day for me is Revelations 14 verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. All right, that precept is important to me because right now my spirit is being tried, and throughout day-to-day basis, on a very high level, and here is the patience and the faith. The patience of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shah, man. Revelations 14 and 12, right? And the commandments, that we keep. But as far as the patience and the faith, it seems like I'm being confronted with issues where in my past life, who I was before I came into this truth, I probably would have crashed out by now. The last 2 weeks has been always situations where I'm faced with having patience and believing in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah and letting shit go, as opposed to taking the other route, being carnal. So Lord willing, I'll be those men. I'll be one of those men, and the Lord is blessing me with the patience, and I pray that He continue to bless me with the patience and the faith. Lord willing, you do the same, and you stay prayed up, asking for patience and the faith. Because now it seems like that we in the fourth quarter, the closer we get, the more the Lord is allowing demons to run wild in this place, man, and our spirit is going to be tested. That's why it's spoken of in James, blesses those who endure tribulations, man, because our testing time is now more than ever. It's on a high level. So I'm just doing my best. Like today, man, these YNs, man, if it ain't somebody else, it always narrows back down to these YNs, man, because I'm so close in proximity, living in the urban, the inner city, and I'm always in contact with these dudes, man. These YNs, man. If y'all don't know, YN stand for young niggas. These young niggas is tested on a high level. And I'm like, dear Lord, you really changed me. And I'm thankful, but it gets frustrating, So I just try to stay in the spirit and keep scriptures like Revelations 4 and 12 deep in my heart, man, And that's what gets us through, man. These scriptures get us through. We gonna make it, Lord willing, if we just hold dear to it. You gotta believe it also, not just know them, but believe them, And I know I look at things like on a current event basis, but that, life is always lifing with me, man. Everything is always like right here and now. I lay up my treasures in heaven. I look forward to the kingdom, but you got to deal with life also as we live day to day. You can't just hide under a shell and wait for judgment to come. I'm on my way to work right now, and I was just confronted with a wine situation. And I'm like, yo, you know what? You just marked yourself for death, man. Young nigga asking me, oh, you good? He bumped into me and asked me, am I good? Grilling me and shit. I'm looking at him like, yo, man, you said excuse me. Where you going without anything else? And the Lord just had it on him where he just know that he was wrong for even mentioning that and just tried to separate himself as much as can be. But I'm like, yo, man, thank God I wasn't in the spirit of being carnal, because I tell you, man, it's like on a regular basis, going to work, coming home from work. Lions that live in my neighborhood, it's just overwhelming, man. But I'm thankful, Call Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Kadash, that, he blessed me with the patience and the faith to deal with these people of these days and times, man. These 2/3, If it wasn't for family in the house and dealing with the people in close proximity around my neighborhood, or when I gotta travel to work and back, I wouldn't really have no help besides my infirmities. So, other than that, man, I'm just thankful that the Lord gave me the lot that he gave me, whether it's strenuous or not. It's really just mentally strenuous, So, Lord willing, he keeps giving me that, man, and I endure to the end. Like I said, that's all I really pray for, the faith and the diligence, all right, and the patience. And I do believe, you young brothers out there that's dealing with this world, growing up in the inner city, in urban communities,